Welcome back, everyone. We are right here on the red carpet at Lee Pitts Live After Work. The music is going. The people are walking around. Tonight, the theme is the Mad Hats. And as you can see, we out here sporting our brims all over the place. And I mean, it is a plethora of color and hats going on out there. We've got some music that's happening out right now his name is Jarrell the Great. He's one of our own right here from the Dunbar community. So we want to do a big salute to him for coming back and giving us his talents and showing out right here at Lee Pitts Live After Work. As usual, here on the red carpet, we get the opportunity to talk to our guests, and you never know who you're going to run into when you come to Lee Pitts Live After Work. And look, she's smiling because she knows it's true. You know, it's what happens here.
Just roll up.
It's just roll off. And ladies and gentlemen, I have a pleasure of being here with Miss Gloria Gittens, school board member, longtime educator, a true pillar here in Lee County, not just in the Dunbar community, but here in Lee County, and a true advocate for our students. Welcome back.
Thank you so
Lee
much.
Pitts Live After Work.
Thank you. I can't believe it's Easter already.
Already. Girl, it's April.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening to time.
June is next week. Did you not hear?
Oh,
stop. We skipping all over spring and everything.
We are.
This. Well, look, it's always a pleasure to have you here. It's always great to see you here. And, of course, like I ask all of my guests here, what does it mean to come to Lee Pitts Live After Work?
Well, I parked my car. Before I parked, I was talking to people. And they're, you got to come in so we can finish the conversation. Then I get to the door. There's all kinds of people with thoughts and ideas and dreams and goals, and everybody wants to share what they're doing with the rest of the world. And so far, I've only been here like a half hour or so, and I've met two people that I'm going to connect with to do some more advocacy and things like that.
And see, folks, that's why we say Lee Pitts Live After Work is the #1 adult social connection event that happens here in Southwest Florida, not just Lee County.
Yes.
Now, it's you mentioned people with their ideas and what they come up and say to you, their ideas for new businesses. And I'm understanding now you have a new venture that you're opening up to the county.
Yes, I do.
Can you briefly tell us what this is?
It's called Gwynetta Education. Funny name, but all
How'd
one
you come
word.
up with that one?
I don't know. So Gwynetta Education LLC, and it's basically an education consulting company. But when I sat back and looked at what am I going to do next, I worked as a corporate manager. I taught in school at all levels. I sat on the school board, did politics. And what came to mind is putting all of that together to give back to the community. And the parents and parent involvement is one of the main things nationwide that is, school districts never reach the goal of parent involvement. But what I found out in my research is that because most times they train educators and everybody in the schools to go out and grab parents and bring them in. But my program is the opposite. I want to start where the parents are in the community and empower them and teach them how to go into the schools to be the voice and advocate for their children.
Now, I don't think, to our viewing audience, they may not understand the impact that parent involvement has on a student. Mm-hmm. Could you kind of break that down to us? I know as an educator, from my point, from where I sit in my classroom, it's imperative that I have my parent involvement because my kids have they get another sense of success. They get another sense or a drive behind them. Mm-hmm. My parents are in. My mom and daddy here. They're on the bus with me. They're at the game. They're at the concert. It gives them this push.
Right.
What does that mean to be that involved parent?
The thing about it is, and I was telling someone this example the other day, having been a teacher, you have a classroom full of kids, and you got Susie that's sitting over here, and her mother is a helicopter parent. So she's there for everything, calling and emailing and whatever. Then you got little Johnny over here. You don't even know what his parent looks like. Teachers and educators are people too. And who do you think is going to get the most help and the most watching. And mainly because as a teacher, you don't want Susie's parent coming in here telling you didn't do this or whatever.
That's fact, yeah.
Nobody is coming in to speak up for Johnny. So he kind of gets the short end of the stick. And not because the teachers are mean or nasty, but they're kind of covering their back as well.
Exactly.
So the first part in the phase 1 training is talking about parent empowerment. It's teaching the parents the importance of just sitting down. And if you can't read well as a parent, that's okay. You sit down and tell the child, read me a story. And you just sit there and you watch and you listen and ask them questions. That's what happens. So I want to teach them how powerful they are in the education of their children.
I love this. This is great. Now, remind everybody, it is the name again?
It's called Gwyn Education, and the courses, the first parent achievement course will start on the 17th of April.
Okay.
And there will be 3 sessions in person. Then the second phase, they're actually going to practice all the things that we learned in the first phase. They have to write emails and letters to the school, keep in touch with the teachers, set up a meeting, all of this on their own so they know they can. And then we're going to attend one board meeting because some of them have never done it.
Right.
And then and we'll have a graduation. You'll get a parent achievement certificate.
Oh, they're going to love it.
And the difference in this program, though, most programs you do the training and it's over. But for 2 months after the program, the training part is done, we will keep in touch with a digital check-in every 2 weeks. And basically it's just going to be red, yellow, or green. And if you send me red or yellow, then I know that you need a follow-up. And I have a group of advocates that are parents and retired teachers and all of that, that if you need that extra help, then I will assign someone to help you.
That is amazing. Salute to you for that. That is
Thank you.
absolutely groundbreaking, I want to say. And
I'm so
looking
excited
forward-
about it.
I'm looking forward to hearing of the success of this. And
Yes.
as a parent next year, getting involved myself.
Yes.
You know,
Well,
exactly.
come join the class.
Absolutely.
It's for everybody. And there's
Absolutely.
always something that everyone can learn. In one of the sessions, I have people that are experts in like ESE and IEPs and 504s, and they're going to come and talk and answer questions about those
Every
things.
parent can be involved.
So they
I
can
love it.
know and understand.
Yeah.
I ask, one of the questions I ask is if they know what the achievement gap is. And most people
I
don't.
have no idea. Right.
And it's simply the fact, if your child is in 3rd grade and they're reading 2nd grade and 1st grade books and doing math in 2nd grade, they're not on grade level and they're in the achievement gap.
Okay. So we will look forward to hearing more about.
Oh, definitely. I'm excited.
Absolutely.
GwynEducation.com
Okay.
is online, and you can go on. There's a contact. If you fill that out, then I'll get back in touch with you. And if you're interested in the class, and here's one last thing I want to say. There is a cost for the class, but for this first one, the first 10 people, I have businesses that feel that this is so important to parents that they're sponsoring
Oh, that's good.
10
That's good.
parents to take the class on scholarship.
That is awesome right there. That is going to be so. Folks, get involved. Get involved. Gwyn Education.
GwynEducation.com.
First 10 people, you
Yes,
got it. You got it in hand right there. So go ahead and check that out. Now we could spend all day talking about this.
Oh,
We two
educators.
teachers, y'all.
Yeah,
We
we
gonna
could
get
talk
into it.
about this forever.
So we talked about this evening. It's always great to have you here. I know before we got to sit down here, we got to hear a little bit from Jarrell the singer. Do you have any thoughts about what you think about him?
awesome.
He went down a whole list.
Oh, he took,
I know we were
he
talking,
took me
but I heard it.
way back.
I heard some
okay?
things.
We went way back
It's
there.
big salute, and the fact that he's from the community is
Oh,
very
yes.
nice to see
Excellent.
that he comes back.
Excellent.
Of course, DJ Skinny Sean is here, and he's always the staple.
There he
And,
goes.
and she put the dance in there, so that lets you know how that's
Yes,
gonna go. Everybody.
really good.
Now I noticed we having mad hats tonight, Miss Gittens.
And I was at 2 other events,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I forgot my hat. So,
Now,
sorry.
I think I did see you at the. Were you at the?
I was
Easter
there,
coronation.
yes, I was over-
I want to give a big shout out to the Dunbar Festival committee.
That was so nice.
For the coronation that happened this evening. 22 years that has not gone. That has not happened.
Right.
And for that big gap, for them to come back, big shout out to Followers of Christ Ministries, Reverend Ricky Anderson, for opening his doors for that. Cornell agent, very, very good job. Tanya Cola.
And it was a packed house.
It was a packed house. I didn't even have a seat to sit down, y'all.
Standing room only.
Standing room. I had a great time as the MC. Mayor Anderson was there.
Yes.
Big shout out to Martin Anderson. I'm sorry, Martin Bird.
Martin
and
Bird.
the president, as the president of the DFC. Well done, sir. You are doing an amazing job for this Easter weekend here in Dunbar. So big salute to you all there.
And we can't let history die.
No. Absolutely
we have to keep history alive.
There was an amazing group of young folks there, and I mean, I was impressed.
And it was funny. The lady sitting behind me said that she had been one of the queens.
Wow. See how
and I said, oh, man.
I would have known. I would have brought up on the stage.
I know.
We'll know next time. If you're out there, come find me. We'll get you right.
We'll see you all at the parade.
Yes, the parade is Sunday, y'all.
Sunday
April
afternoon.
9th, Sunday afternoon.
Yes.
And in the words of Martin Bird, the parade route is the same.
It's just going in reverse.
All right.
There we go.
So don't fret, y'all. We're just going up. We turned around, going the other way. All right. We are still going to be right there in the Dunbar community, showing love and having a good time for our Easter celebration. Now, as far as celebrations, Lee Pitts Live does continue again on June 30th. We will be right back here at Post 38.
And what's the theme then?
The theme for next one, now I think we haven't gotten
the theme yet? Okay.
That's the all-white affair, y'all.
Oh.
We're going all-white affair, and you know how we do it right here.
With all white. That's a beautiful thing.
So make sure you are marking your calendars June 30th. $10 cover. It is always for a good cause, always for a charity. Tonight's donations go to Darlene and Friends. So big shout out to Miss Darlene Mitchell and what she is doing with the foundation there. Mayor I'm about to say Mayor Gittens. I may have just talked something into.
I'm done with politics, okay? All right.
Well,
yes.
Mrs. Gittens, it is always a pleasure to have you here again.
And it's a pleasure to be here.
I look forward to seeing you again on the red carpet.
Okay.
We want to remind everyone before we get out of here that right here at Lee Pitts Live, we will remind you that Miami may have the oranges, but Fort Myers has
the juice.
We'll be back with more Lee Pitts Live after work from the red carpet. Bye-bye.